Booyah. Ladies and gentlemen, coming at you live once again. It is your favorite program of all time, Keeping It Rio. You got Jeremy and Chuck. What's going on today over there? Jeremy, how you doing?
Living life, living it up, Chuck.
That's what I'm talking about. We're going to have a great show today. We got some awesome guests. Hopefully they appear. If not, we'll still have an awesome show. See what's about to happen.
That's right.
Just went live according to my watch. So let's hit the intro real quick and we will be right back with episode number 47 of Keeping It Rio. What do you think, Jer? Is that still the coolest thing you've ever seen?
Gets
After
me
like
pumped
3
every day.
months? Pumped
Every
up.
time it gets me pumped. Yep.
Pumped up. So who do we give a shout out to for our intro? Who's responsible for this intro? It's our friends at K Socialized Media.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Yeah.
please welcome our friends from K Socialized Media, Clint and Leanne, to the program. Check it out. Clint and Leanne, what's up? How are you guys doing?
Good.
Well, where are you guys at right now? It looks like you're like out in the middle of nowhere.
Kind of. We're at JoJo's house. Our mom
nice.
is in town, and she made some enchiladas and a lot of Mexican dishes. So we're actually here for dinner to eat after our little show here.
All right, so we're going to get right down to the point then, because I definitely don't want to get in the way of enchiladas. I know how mad that would make me if someone got in the way of my enchiladas. So Clint and Leanne are here today to discuss something really amazing that you guys have unveiled this week. And I would like to ask you if y'all could just give a brief explanation of what's going on, because I think it's going to be awesome. And I'd like for you guys to tell the fans of Keeping It Real what it is.
Do you want to go or me?
No, go ahead.
Well, some awesome sauce is happening. We have an incredible retreat we're planning for next month, March. It is coming up quick, but that's how you know it's going to be so good. And Chuck here is going to be one of our guest speakers.
What?
Don't you have like the sound? Like, do you have claps or something?
I
Chuck's
do.
the
Like,
man.
have a ton of, or an air horn? Where's
No,
my
you
air
should have
horn?
done like the Jaws theme song. That would have been cool.
Dun,
Chuck's
dun.
coming.
I do have an air horn though. Check this out.
do it.
Yeah, what's
Yes,
up? That's
exactly
cool.
what I was looking for. That's what I was looking for.
What about
Yes.
Chuck's the man? Hit him with that one.
Yeah, this one's my personal favorite.
Oh, Chuck's the man.
Oh my gosh!
That's a classic.
Bro,
Yeah, that's a classic. I got it all set up over here. Anyway, sorry, didn't mean to get off topic there. The air horn and all that was just like
I was
the shiny
one-
object we all get sidetracked by. Continue on.
Yes. So we are doing a retreat. It's going to be at this unique, like incredible mansion. It's something that you probably will never ever stay at again, because it's just, well, it's booked all year and into next year. And it's just incredible. A lot of different things that we can, like, you're not going to stop looking at stuff the whole time you're there. It's going to be crazy. But what's even better than the place are the people that are going. And one is Chuck Allen and us, and what we're going to bring, the value we're going to bring. And we're not holding back at all. We are going to be telling everyone everything we know, everything we've learned since becoming business owners and partners, and working together with others, you know, because it's an up and down roller coaster. It's a roller coaster. So what we want to do is build a connection. What? Are you trying to get the hot sauce?
Trying to get my hot sauce. I couldn't get it last time.
Oh man, we've got the hot sauce for real this time. Check it out. I have some right here.
Oh, shoot.
Where's
I was
mine
going
at?
to tell the story, and I got some in the fiery hot too. There's multiple kinds of this stuff.
I want the hot. The super
All right,
hot.
all right, you got it, because that's a little bit too much for me.
I love it.
I was supposed to have enough for everybody, but unfortunately, I've already gone through 17 bottles of it, and I've only got 3 left. So you guys are gonna have to share.
We're gonna need a
You
new
know.
sponsor.
You
I'll get
should have
some.
done like
Eric.
hot sauce taste test on your.
Oh,
We're going to for episode 50. This is episode number 47. So in 3
Oh my
episodes, we're gonna have a
God.
taste test.
Okay, I think we should all do it. I may even partake, even though I don't do hot stuff.
It's
I'm
gonna be
waiting for it.
amazing.
Don't worry, Leanne. I'm waiting for it. I'll see it when I believe it. I'll
Dude,
believe it when I see it. I mean,
There you go, Eric. It's right here. It's like literally right here.
Sometimes
Like
my
that is
dyslexia
physically
kicks
in
in.
my hand.
okay, K Socialized will be a sponsor of that hot sauce challenge. What do you need? You tell me. We're sponsoring it. We're
Okay.
down.
I'll let
Okay.
you know what we need.
Eric, what do we need?
Come out to the car to get away from the kids, and they find us. Like, what is this?
They know what's up. It's Keeping It Rio. It's their favorite program.
But
Eric, what do we need? What do we need? You were gonna say
What-
I was just messing around. Nothing.
no, we need
just love
to make.
K-Socialize. We just want to continue to get the great media service we get from you guys. That's what we need.
Oh, that's true.
Absolutely. Up in
We
the
don't even
corner
need
there,
to
we
do-
clearly see in
Oh my
association
gosh,
with
and I
K
forgot
Socialized
to
Media.
watch. I've been so busy today. You have no idea, but I just remembered you guys put a clip on, like a preview, and I haven't watched it yet. It's sitting right here. I bet he's gonna play it tonight, right?
No, I'm not actually.
No,
I
Chris
can't
is
wait.
so
I was talking to Chris was out at the house. I was talking to him, so I was talking a bunch of trash, and I said there should only be one ending. So
Yeah, we'll see.
There will be one
talk about
ending. Don't
multiple-
worry.
Yeah, we'll see. You know what? I'm gonna create an amazing promo for this hot sauce challenge.
he
And
told me
it's
how difficult
epic.
it was to like make the cuts for this, and after he told me that, I told him how easy it was to actually do the video. He was making it sound so difficult.
I think Chuck's intentionally putting me behind this hot sauce bottle every show now.
That's your thing.
I know.
That's
I was
what's-
like,
That's what makes it so funny. Check it out. There we go.
Thanks.
No,
Thank
we
you.
like it. Leave that sponsorship up. Come on now. All right, gobble gobble.
It's good stuff. It is good stuff. I'm not gonna lie. I had some on my Chipotle and I had some on my eggs, and both were absolutely amazing. So we were talking about the retreat before Eric showed up 5 minutes late and kind of got everything sidetracked. A little more about the retreat. It's in Orlando. It's at a mansion. What is so special about the mansion again? What's going on here?
It is a game themed mansion. So there are 2 escape rooms in this mansion. Every single room is a different game. So there is like Clue, Scrabble,
Pac-Man.
Pac-Man,
Pac-Man.
literally an Xbox room where the whole entire walls are covered with Xbox games, and then it has like a TV by every bed. Like it's insane. The pool is in the shape of a billiards pool table, literally, with a lazy river going around it. There's just everything game themed, which works great with our retreat because we want to, teach about communication and working together, team exercises. So it goes hand in hand, and we are so excited about it. It is March 26th through the
23rd.
23rd, 26th. I'm sorry. It is Wednesday to Saturday. You're going to arrive, and the first day is all about checking out this amazing mansion. It's all about indulging and having fun, getting to know each other, networking. We're going to have a chef catering, done incredible dinner. You all know how much of a foodie I am, so that food's going to be good. And then the next 2 days, we are just going to dive in and have workshops. And what's different with our retreat compared to a lot of others is with retreats, you are provided with tons of knowledge. And most of the time when you leave, you never actually apply that knowledge to your business or to your life. So what we're doing differently is we're going to give you the knowledge. We're going to go through it. We're going to have our speeches and have the speakers, put it all out there. But then right afterwards, we're going to break up and have actual workshops where you're going to actually do it right then and there. You're going to apply what you just learned, and we're going to sit for however long it takes for you to figure it out in your head. We're going to strategize with you. We're going to sit with you and talk you through it. We're going to you're going to leave with valuable assets to know how to run your business and your life successfully. So we are super, super excited.
Absolutely. And obviously limited spots available. So
Yes.
it would serve everybody's best interest to act quickly. And if someone were to act quickly to get involved, what is the proper channel to go about doing so?
Yes. So you can go to K Socialized Media and send us a message on Facebook. You can send myself, Leanne Koppel, a message. You can send it to Clint if you're interested, or Chuck, and you'll get into the right hands. For couples, it is $3,997. For a single, it is $2,997. And that covers everything. I mean, that's your stay, your food, the workshops, everything. And so we're super excited to be able to offer this at a very affordable price and, you know, have tons from it. It wasn't about making money for us for this retreat. It was about, you know, covering the expenses and actually helping all of these business owners out. That's what's important here. And creating a networking group where we can turn to each other after this retreat and actually be there for each other, support each other, and be true and genuine, you know, good people. That's what it's about.
That is what it's about. And I am excited to be one of the speakers at this. It's going to be the coolest thing ever. I had speak at major event on my vision board for the year. So that's going to be something that gets crossed off. I'm pumped about that. And thank you guys for doing it, because it's a lot of planning goes into a place in Orlando and a 4-day event and all that. And once again, it's going to be amazing. So I highly encourage everybody that would have any interest in looking into it and coming and joining us, because it's going to be fun for sure.
I keep moving the camera so the bottle's going right and close.
I know. I love it. That's tremendous.
I can't help it.
That is the greatest endorsement that they could possibly get. One day that's going to be on a billboard on the side of the highway.
Yeah, in his face. Do it. Just open your mouth. There you go.
Oh, it's perfect.
That'll be a still later on. It'll be a thumbnail for one of our videos for sure.
Did you screenshot it? For our hot sauce challenge. There you go. We already
Absolutely. We're going to come up with some rules for the hot sauce challenge and see what we want it to be, but I'm definitely game. I've already had, like I said, 17 bottles of this. I know I can handle it. So
yes.
playing for the money. Anyways.
Hey,
Clint, Leanne? Yes.
For Clint's Christmas gift, I got him a hot sauce making kit. We should have him make a hot sauce for this hot sauce challenge. He can actually put this kit.
Oh, I don't know about that. That seems like a terrible idea.
It may be.
Make just enough so Jeremy and Eric can try it, and then if there's, you know, a little bit left at the end, I might give it a whirl. I don't know. Clint, he got like super happy when you said that. Like he knows there's some kind of pepper that we don't know about, and
I'll put
that'd
the
be
in it.
yeah.
You'll be fine right afterwards. You could drink milk. It's just the next day you have to worry about.
You can
Exactly.
drink what?
The next day.
Yeah.
Milk?
Right.
She say milk?
Yep. Good question, Eric. Anything else to piggyback on there?
No.
We're good.
No.
All right. Well, we're going to thank Clint and Leanne for showing up here on Keepin' It Rio, taking a few minutes to announce the huge event. I hope you guys go in and enjoy enchiladas. We're extremely jealous. I had French bread pizzas with Thump hot sauce on them earlier for dinner. So
That sounds good too.
it was amazing. Not going to lie. So thank you guys very much. We appreciate it. And we will have you guys on Keepin' It Rio. What, Eric?
I can't wait to see this event like that you guys are putting on. That looks really cool.
Are you going to it?
No.
Why?
No.
We got to find babies. We got too much. We got a lot going on right now. Trust me.
Yeah, he just installed solar panels.
Well, not just that. A lot of things. A lot of good things are happening.
All right. That's a good, reasonable excuse for not being there.
Yes. We'll talk about it later.
I'll teach you everything that I learned.
Oh, and he's gonna get all you guys.
Okay.
Jeremy,
What?
Jeremy, you going?
Am I going what, to the retreat?
Yeah.
Are we supposed to go? We're supposed to leave? I didn't know.
Yeah. Of course you're supposed to go. I'm going to be speaking. I mean, I would appreciate
You know, we're just
Some
teasing.
love?
Yeah.
Great. Why are you guys doing this to us like this right now?
I remember the time when Clint was speaking at that event in Dallas, right? And we all went up there to the event in Dallas to support Clint. I know that Eric and Jeremy, neither one of you guys were there, but it meant a lot to Clint that day that we were there. And, you know, I felt like this would be your chance to redeem yourselves.
He was actually so nervous.
Yeah,
So nervous.
that was the best.
Chuck being nervous? I don't believe that.
No, it wasn't
Come
me.
on.
It was Clint. Clint was nervous.
Oh, Clint was nervous.
And I remember him looking out into the crowd and he's like, man, this is great crowd. But Eric and Jeremy were the two names he kept mentioning. And I was like, I don't know, dude. So
I don't believe Clint gets
maybe
nervous.
they'll show up this time, Clint. We'll see.
I don't believe
Yeah,
Clint gets
it's
nervous. No way.
No, dude, they literally was like, hey, bring what you're gonna talk about. So I have it wrapped up in like an hour and 10-minute deal. And then they're like, all right, you've got 19 minutes. And I'm like, dude, I can't do what I was gonna do in 19 minutes. It's just not even an option. So yeah, it was just how do I put everything into 19 minutes? So, yeah,
Small curveball.
Well, we were ready to like hijack the entire event. We kind of like lined up down on the front row, and it was like, Clint, take as much time as you need. Like if these guys try to rush, we'll take them down. You know, we can buy you at least another 3 or 4 minutes.
Yep.
You know, Clint can't shorten things down. He loves to talk. Okay, he loves to get his point across.
Yeah. So I literally went with like I had 7 points, and I got through 2 of them. That's all it was.
And it was still a little over 19 minutes, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, like I literally didn't do an opening. I didn't do a closing, but I like went straight to the middle.
I was like, the meat. He just went to the meat.
Yeah, dude. And I was like,
People didn't even know what was going on.
yeah, pretty much. I mean,
Oh, man. I took some great notes that day, Eric. You would have really enjoyed it if you would have been there. I know you worked for the company at that time, so I'm not sure, maybe you were busy that day.
Keeping It Rio.
Okay.
It's okay. He'll go over all 7 points, not just the 2.
Yep.
There you go. So now's your chance to get all of them, guys. We'll see you there.
All right. Well, on.
10-4, you guys have a great evening. Thank you for joining in Keeping It Real, episode 47. We always appreciate it.
F yeah.
Yeah.
Adios.
Yes.
There we go.
Yeah.
There we go, man. Clint and Leanne, welcome to, this retreat's going to be awesome. Just got a confirmation from Jeremy that he's going to be there. Eric's probably going to be there. So anyways, Eric, how's everything going? You came in a little bit late. We didn't get a chance to see how things are going for you today. How's everything going over there in Tyler?
Son, Marshall's miserable.
Why? What's wrong with him? What's going on?
He's having a rough day.
I feel his pain, dude. I know. Sometimes guys just have rough days. He's expressing himself. I can appreciate it.
Yeah.
Anyway, how about you? You having a good day?
Yeah, things are good. Real good.
Look at that grin. What's going on?
Well, real good. Okay, come on.
I mean, I don't know. Solar finished up.
Tell us a little bit about that. What
We got
solar? What do you mean? What? Someone
solar?
brand new is
Come on.
listening
Yeah,
to
got a
Keeping It
bunch
Real
of
for the first
leaves.
time, and they don't know what's going on about solar. What's this solar you speak of?
we got paperwork today of the biggest job Rio Blanco Tyler's ever done. So we'll see. We'll see very soon.
All right.
So that's big news.
Appreciate your enthusiasm here.
Yeah.
How long
And
did it take to
still-
put up?
That's
Yeah. How long did it take to put up the solar? How long?
Oh, solar back to solar.
Yeah, we were just trying to get an answer. It's a brand new division of our company that's going to be really good for us. So just really wanted to see, little details.
No, solar
Look at
was
Eric.
awesome.
Look-
So
Dude,
yeah,
I want to
we
tell you
do
guys
now-
something real quick though. Don't ever be like me. I made a huge mistake today and I bought the nice water. Dude, I'll tell you what. That stuff right
Not
there is
nice.
not nice. Nothing nice about it. I normally drink Fiji. That right there tastes like squeegee. Don't do it. Don't do
Squeegee
it.
water.
A lot of that.
Squeegee water, bro.
That's why you
Straight for
brought
the
it up.
windshield. I just drank that. And
Oh, dirty.
I can taste the minerals.
Dirty.
The dirty minerals. Anyways, Eric, walk us through this process with the solar. We've been asking you about this several times now, and you're kind of
Solar, it's awesome. So yeah, give us a call if you guys want to know more about it. Just us coming out and taking a look. It's very simple to get you guys kind of introduced to it. But yeah, it was an awesome process, very clean process. We use one of the best systems. I shouldn't even say better systems, best systems that you can use for solar. I don't know if they talk about the brand much, but it's an Enphase system. It's awesome. Each panel has like its own brain. So you can control it and pay attention to it on an app. So if you ever notice anything's not working properly, the best part about it is a lot of the different systems that are put up, all the panels, they'll run into one cord. And so that's where the cord changes from DC to AC. And if you have an issue, you have to go and look at each and every single panel. So it can be just a pain. This system, each and every panel like has its own system, which is awesome. So it, like maintenance and things like that is a lot better. So that's really cool. But yeah, the process was cool. I guess 3 days, but we were doing some training in this one, so it was a little bit longer, but it's awesome. Easy process. Brackets go up, panels go on pretty much in one day for the most part, depending on the house, and then the second day is electrical. Sometimes the electrician can come out and help start the first day depending on where they're at. But
outstanding. Rio Blanco Solar. So let me ask you this. What is the ultimate gain of going with Rio Blanco Solar for you financially? What's the benefit, Eric? How much money are you going to save over the next 20 years?
Well, the best part is we're just locking in our energy bill. So your electric bill goes up each and every year. So depending on what that's at, you already could be saving money initially by locking in an amount less than what you're paying already monthly on average. But eventually, most likely that number keeps climbing. You are locking in what you have for solar. And once that's paid off, you own your electric. Now you don't have an energy bill. That's the biggest benefit. And there is a really nice tax credit going on in Texas right now, 27%. So, I mean, that technically is going to end at the end of the year. So people that take advantage of that get to file their taxes next year, 20% of whatever they spent on their solar. And don't quote me, I think that's the number. It might be like 26.5 or something weird like that. But you will get that back next year on your taxes when you file your tax return. So that's another big benefit. So I don't see how you're losing in any way. And then there's other ways to upgrade your solar. There is the inverters, so the IQ8s, where you can invert your energy. So if you ever do lose power, you can revert it to your house, however you want to say it. And while the sun is out, you will be able to have energy in your home. When the sun's down, you won't. But there's other ways to do it. You can get battery systems, or you can add generators to your house. So there's so many different ways. But in Texas, honestly, really, you don't need to go too crazy with your systems. But yeah, it's just, I don't know what else. What else is the benefit? There's so many.
That's tremendous stuff right there, Eric. Boy, like you really just knocked
Sold
one out
me,
of the
boy.
park there, buddy. I'd buy that stuff right now.
I mean, you might as well
sign me up, Jeremy. Hey, Jeremy just said you sold him. Get that thing signed.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. You might as well be looking into it.
Jeremy's going to sell it to himself. He's going to make the benefits of the taxes. He's going to make the benefits of the sales commission on both things.
You get your tax credit. You do what you want with it. I mean, you put it right back towards the system if you want. And obviously, you're going to take all of that monthly and drop it down if you are, financing it. And financing is very easy and very nice rates. So, I mean, that's also another benefit. So, but yeah, I mean, it is.
Outstanding, man. That is some really good stuff. And Eric was our very first install. Nobody can ever take that away from him. He's going to be the guy who benefits the absolute most from Rio Blanco Solar, because nobody else will have the same amount of time for their savings. So there you go. Eric, smartest guy that we got. Thank you, Eric. Appreciate that.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah. How do they get a hold of Rio Blanco Solar, if you don't mind me asking? What's a good number to call?
He doesn't want me to say this, but I'm going to 903-881-0801, or for any one of our locations, College Station, San Antonio, or the King here in Tyler. 833 Rio ASAP.
There you go. 823 Rio ASAP. And I respect that. I respect that immensely.
And quiet.
The king.
Got some stuff. No, I got some stuff there. I was just hoping you were going to say something else. But anyways, Jeremy, what about you, buddy? How's everything going today? I know you got a lot of stuff going in San Antonio. Why don't you tell the crowd a little bit about what's going on? I could see Jeremy's got like a bunch of pride and like excitement and enthusiasm. He's like the exact opposite of Eric.
Oh man. Yeah, we're moving into our new office. We've been moving in pretty much all week, and it's kind of sad to see how, to see the office that you built here in San Antonio. I saw it when it was nothing to get built back up, and then now to see it get tore down is kind of weird. I'm looking at everything come down, and I can just remember when I first walked in that building, and it looked like there was nothing, and then now it's like, man, it's a little sad, but hey, I like our new space. Our new location is cool. You love our new landlord, so he's really cool.
Yeah, he is, dude. I'm gonna give him some hot sauce for sure.
For sure. Yeah,
I wasn't getting any.
No, Eric, you're gonna get some. And by the way, I did fail to mention earlier. There's also going to be a couple of new varieties of the Thump. We're also going to have spicy honey mustard and buffalo wing. But the next time I see you guys both, you're going to get your collection of sauces.
Bring it down
for sure. I mean,
Eric
doesn't believe me, and Eric's will probably be gone by the time I see him again. But
just give him half bottles.
We'll get you on the next one.
That's what I figured.
It's going to be amazing, Eric. They're going to be the wing challenge. Leanne just said she's going to sponsor it. We're going to get the wing challenge, dude. I'll get us some more wing sauce immediately for that. So got the new office going on. It's, I believe, 322 West Nakoma. Is that correct?
Yes. We have a nice billboard up right now.
Nice billboard. It's a $50,000 billboard, also known as my truck that doesn't run.
Yep.
But it's finally going to serve a great purpose. At the other office, nobody could see it. It was like it was wasted. All that beauty was wasted. Here, at least,
and it's in the perfect spot. Oh, you looking at the comments? What's going on with the comments?
Sauce.
I'll give Alan some of the hot sauce. He was a great co-host last week for Keepin It Rio. Well, very funny, very energetic.
You'll get some before me, I bet.
No, Eric, you're going to get yours. Don't worry. I literally am going to bring it to you personally, like within the next couple of days.
Right.
You'll probably get it before Jeremy gets his.
What?
Let's see what happens.
Eric just always feels like he doesn't have the respect, but Eric gets like the most amount of respect of anybody.
He does. He's the man.
He feels like he doesn't. It's
not fair. Chuck's the man.
Kaboom. Come on,
I'll tell you guys
Eric.
a secret. Do you want to know a trivia question for Keepin It Rio? I'll tell you guys the best trivia question of all time. Where did the "Whoa, Chuck's the man" soundbite come from? What episode and what were we talking about?
I don't even remember.
I'm
the one that said it.
I know this. It was episode 15 of Keepin It Rio, which was a long time ago now. Episode 15. And we were talking about the time that we got the one call close. And the gentleman was like, I only have one question. Where's the pen? And Jeremy was like, his only question was, where's the pen? And I was like, ho, Chuck's the man. Episode 15. Go back and watch it, dude. I know for a fact that's where it came from.
We need to come up with the Keepin It Rio game, right? We're going to do that, like with the trivia game. And
we're going to definitely have a trivia game.
One of these I might go back and watch one.
You should. They're hilarious. If you go back and watch them, they're funny, dude. It would help our stats if you did, or if you shared it at least. I mean, if you shared it, it'd be cool. We could get more viewers.
I got to figure out how to do that.
I know. You're new to this Facebook thing.
I'll put it on Deshaun Butler's roof hustling so he joins ours.
Deshaun Bryant, you mean?
He hasn't commented back yet to me.
No, because I already had it set up way before you did that. So he was just like being cool to you, but I already got set up for next Thursday.
I'm just feeling him out.
Next Thursday, it's already done. It was already done before all that happened.
I better figure some good questions. Think about some stuff for him.
Indeed.
As a
I think it's
thinker.
going to be an amazing opportunity for you to showcase your skills, really get yourself out there, Eric, as one of the premier interviewers in the United States.
I think he does. He said he raps or something. So I'm gonna ask for a freestyle.
It'll be
Oh, that's a
good. It'll be good. I was at RoofCon. I saw it personally, so it will be good.
He did that at RoofCon?
Yes.
Cool.
I think him and Eric should rap battle.
I'm gonna ask him to rap. I'm gonna ask him to rap a real blonde. I shouldn't be saying this in case he watch. No, never mind. He's not watching. I'm sorry, I just gotta get one in. But anyway,
you know he's doing this on purpose, Chuck. He loves it. He loves to do this.
He does love it. It's great. It's absolutely amazing. Yeah, I know Eric's like, he's trying, but it doesn't even work anymore. Everybody knows.
Don't phase you no more, Chuck.
Everybody knows the truth.
Chuck, right?
What?
Get that bite ready from your boy that rap that Keepin It Rio song, and then I'm just gonna go. Let's see what you got.
Jet Rusi against Deshaun. That's a good battle, man.
All right, have him make battle songs or real songs.
I will have it ready in the queue. It'll be ready to go.
Just throw it in there just in case it comes up.
It'll be ready, dude, for sure.
He'll be a phone-in calling guest or whatever.
Oh my gosh, our son is like.
Eric, did you win any money on the Super Bowl? Did your cards make any value? Did they go up at all?
They stayed the same, probably. They didn't go up, but I mean, Burrow still did good, and I mean, there's Rams that went up, so I mean, it doesn't matter.
Is my Matthew Stafford now worth money?
If you have a rookie one,
I got one for the first year with the Rams. That should be worth something, right?
Oh yeah, maybe.
Rare.
It went up
only 1 year of them so far.
Went up a couple cents.
He's the GOAT, dude. He took out Tom Brady, won the Super Bowl.
Speaking of that, check that one out.
What you got here? Who is that? Who is that? I can't tell.
Justin Herbert, rookie.
All right. He's pretty good. What team does he play for?
Chargers.
Oh, so he's not that good.
This is getting boring. Oh.
What is?
Let's talk about something else. Jeremy, how was your day?
Exactly. Yeah. What's going on, Eric? I'm waiting for you to kind of control the conversation like you always do.
Wants to do. Oh my gosh, great.
What?
Mike Code is watching, and he put Eric Shugo wants to do a rap battle with Deshaun Bryant. Fantastic.
Yep.
And you're saying that people aren't watching? Mike Code is watching,
Come
dude.
on.
Like that would be like standing up at in front of a crowd and singing in front of Elvis. Don't ruin this.
It's just fun to have fun. That's all.
It is fun. It is. Eric, did you find anybody from your hometown that we could mock this week, like we did last week with Jeremy and his guy Buddy?
No,
nothing.
Where's Buddy at?
None of your hometown viewers.
I think Jeremy got a hold of him privately and told him, bro.
Great.
Panthers are coming at you.
I can't rap battle.
Mike said you could.
Great.
Send me those lyrics to Rusi's song.
You should have them.
You can't put the comments up, Chuck. We want to see.
Do what?
Can you put the comments up? Are we getting comments? Come on.
We're not getting any comments. I just got a comment right here. Watch this. You want to do like a
Can I shout out my office quick? Because I just love what's happening right now.
Do it, dude.
So, Rio Blanco, Tyler, obviously we have a lot going on with the solar. We have one of the biggest projects, or it is going to be the biggest project Rio Blanco Tyler's going to be doing. Possibly. We got the paperwork on it. I'm pumped. So we'll find out next week on that. So that's Matt. So that's nice job, Matt. And then Hunter, the new guy, he is just, when it comes to when you tell people about pursue, like what kind of houses you want to do, what kind of money you want to make, like he is not shy. He went out the first day by himself yesterday he's like, hey, can I go knock him by myself? And he asked like what recommendations, and I said the best thing to do is just go out in your own neighborhood, tell him that you got a new job, tell him you live down the street. He got, I think, 4 total inspections in that neighborhood set up, because also, I mean, great training because he read my code. So what he did was he didn't even wait, like he's brand new and he didn't even wear a Rio Blanco shirt, went out, hand out his cards, went out and set up appointments. Didn't even, didn't go on the roof same day, stuff like that. Just, smart, breaking down, barriers, breaking down walls. And another thing is he's also targeting some of the biggest neighborhoods for flyers. That's why I called you earlier, Chuck, about the mailers, just so, we had everything squared away. But I mean, I'm pumped. This kid he's doing things that you don't see, and he's 20 years old.
That's what I'm talking about. Eric's a good like head coach type dude. He's a guy that the young people like just they bond with Eric. Like he's one of them, dude. But Eric's like 20, but he's really like closer to 40.
Yeah, let's watch it. Look at age. Best part. That's what helps right there.
Do you guys want to know something? I've been working on a special guest this whole time while Eric was talking. I was completely not really paying close attention to what you were saying. So if I say something that repeats what you just said, but no, I didn't, because I'm working on a special guest that we're going to have appearing here any moment now, which you guys don't even know who this guy is, I don't think. So this is going to be a very unique special guest for Keepin It Rio that just popped up out of nowhere on my Apple Watch.
I know who it is.
Who is it?
I'll tell you after he comes on.
Tell me who it is, Eric. I'll give you $1,000 if you tell me who it is.
Just because I'm going to take a shot in the dark. Oh, no, I'm not. Go ahead.
I'll give you $5,000 if you tell me who it is. Both of you. This is going to be an amazing guest, and you guys are going to be like, what the hell? Like, how did that happen? Like, Chuck just pulls guests out of thin air off of his Apple Watch while Eric's talking. It's going to be big, though. We just got to wait for a couple minutes here for this guest to appear. Everything's going to be great.
But I don't think it's Chuck Taylor because he wouldn't be making this big a deal. So it's Mike.
No, it's not Mike. I don't know that Mike would want to be on Keepin It Rio.
Oh, no, you're right. He doesn't. He doesn't do podcasts.
Yeah,
he's smart.
Said he would do it, but only if Eric and if Eric wasn't here that day.
I mean, God,
it's true. It's true. It's true. So what did you guys think of the Super Bowl? Did you think it was rigged? Did you feel like the Super Bowl was rigged?
Where's our guest?
Right here. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, I will introduce our guest, which is going to be a shock to Jeremy and Eric both. We have our great friend.
Oh, why didn't I guess this already? I know.
Who is it?
No, just go.
We've got our friend Diego.
What up?
Hey, Diego, what's up, buddy? How you doing?
What's up?
Living the dream. So, Diego, why don't you introduce yourself to Jeremy and Eric, who I don't think are familiar with you. Eric's not. He doesn't follow the industry very closely.
All good. So I'm with roofing.com, and we put on RoofCon. So I know y'all were talking about RoofCon, and I just was scrolling, and I saw the live, and I just said, yo, hop. I messaged Chuck, and I was like, actually, I met Chuck at RoofCon at the VIP party, and we talked about running, and my kids are also taking a bath, and so if for any reason I got to hop off at any time, just heads up. But yeah, that's me.
Yeah. So Diego, you have a popular podcast that was recently started, and you're dropping like 4 or 5 episodes a week. It seems like you're catching me quick. Why don't you tell us a little bit about your show and what you're featuring? Because I think it's really amazing. I've listened to every episode. I've got maybe one that I haven't yet, but I like what you're doing. Why don't you tell the Keepin It Rio fans about what you're doing?
Yeah, so we started it's called the Rise Above Show, presented by roofing.com. And basically, it's funny, I'm trying to pivot now because so I started it off and we were like really big on like leadership and goal setting and like all the stuff that like if you've been a RoofCon, like you know what we're all about, right? But then we started putting out some content that was like recruiting and solar and stuff like that. And all of a sudden, like our views just went up like crazy. And so now I've really been trying to like just put out really big like content that's just short content that's really valuable to contractors. So like how to implement solar into your company, how to recruit, how to like, I've got some stuff on like some salespeople, some really good sales stuff coming up, like door to door, retail, commercial, like all sorts of stuff like that. And then my strategy is like, I finish up every episode with like talking to that person about how they've overcome things in their life and how they're leading their teams and things of that nature. So like people are still getting that leadership development, but we bring them in to talk about the things that they want to hear. So
I love it. Eric, you got any questions you'd like to ask?
Not at the moment.
Man, Eric.
Yeah, dude,
Eric's always doing that stuff to us, Diego. I don't understand it, but
no, all good. I know that we've talked about having each other on our podcasts. Chuck,
absolutely. I think that would be a wonderful idea. This is a pleasant surprise right here. I'm not going to lie. There's a lot that we could talk about for sure. For example, we're both
about running.
Yeah, there you go.
I just want to trash talk with you, really.
Let's do it. See, now Eric's ears are going to perk up because someone's going to talk trash to me, and now Eric's getting excited.
Here I was like, gonna come and try to. You want to think of a good question? Now we're trash talking right away.
All right, so let's hear some trash. Let's hear some trash.
Well, you said you were going to run. What was it? A half marathon by the end of the year, something like that.
No, dude, a full marathon, and actually on about episode like 42 or so, Eric actually agreed to do it too. So Eric's gonna run a marathon with me this year. That wasn't even
my thing. I think when you said it, I was like, well, I'm gonna do it too, but I'm just gonna do it first. Oh, I remember I hit you up, I messaged you, and I was like, yo, what's your goal for the quarter? And you were like, I want to run a 10K by the end of the quarter, something like that, right? What was your goal for the quarter?
It was the 10K. Yeah, I'm doing the increments. I got the 16-week training going on.
Yeah, so I like hit you up, and I didn't even think about it. I was like, all right, well, I'm gonna do a half a marathon by the end of the quarter, just to one up. And then I was like, that's a terrible mistake. I'm still gonna do it, but it's now training for a half a marathon with like 2 months is a pain, man.
Oh, dude, I'm like David Goggins. I'm ready to rock right now. Just give me some crackers. I might take a bottle of water with me.
There you go. Stop by Walmart and get your
rock and roll. Like I ran with a blister on my foot for like a quarter of a mile, and to me, that's the equivalent of him doing 30 miles on two broken legs.
I just don't have the time to do it. That's the whole thing. So
yeah, right. I'm busy. If I felt like just going out and doing it, I'd do it. No worries.
Definitely do it. Yeah.
Yeah. So this was what really inspired me, and I actually sought you out at RoofCon because it was a little bit over a year and a half ago. We were doing our first ever Contractors Army event, and I was one of the speakers, and they took a picture. Actually, Jeremy is the one who took the picture of me, and it was god awful. Like my face was about this big, I'm like, and I was inspired at that moment to not be like super fat anymore, right? So you start kind of just doing your thing and going, and then you start noticing other people along the way. And you're one of the people that I noticed last year at, I don't know, midway point of the year or so. And you were doing a deal where you were going to do 100 miles in a month.
Yeah.
And it motivated me, right? Because I wasn't really putting any kind of a number to it. I was just going and, I have a little course around my neighborhood that's exactly 3 miles. And if I go every day, then, I'm 90 miles or whatever a month. But I was kind of like, oh, this gives me a little something extra to do. So I shot for that, and I started hitting that pretty consistently. And at RoofCon, I came and found you and said, hey, man, because of you, I was able to lose like 75 pounds and like became
that's wild,
like super committed to this. And 100% it was because of that extra little goal that I put on top of it. And I ended up doing over 1,000 miles for the year. And I never set out with that goal. So I definitely want to thank you for that because that's pretty awesome.
I mean, congrats on hitting 1,000 miles. Congrats on losing 70 pounds. That's a big accomplishment. Because I ran 100 miles that month. And I probably ran I think it was like 300 miles last year, which for me is a huge accomplishment. But I'm going to be honest, after June, I was done running. I still would go out and run a 5K here and there or do whatever. I did a 10K, and but it was like, but I was so over it by the end of June, you know? And really, like, one of the big reasons why I did it was because I didn't want to do it, because I was so out of shape. And I was like, you know what? Like, I can get people to pay attention if a big, like, I think at the time I was, because I lost a bunch of weight last year. And at the time I was like 275 when I started 100 Mile June. So I was like, you know what? I can get people to pay attention if I go run 100 miles as someone who's, 275. And little did I know when I made that post on Facebook, because I did it, I wanted to get some people to do it to raise money for adoptions. And I made the post on Facebook, and I figured I'd get a couple people that would run and we'd raise some money, and I was like, if, we can raise enough money to be able to help like one family adopt, like that was my goal, right? Well, the post ended up going viral, and ended up having 52 people that ran, and ended up helping 4 families to be able to adopt. Is incredible. And then along the way, like the other things were like the amount of people that messaged me that were like, man, I got out and started running, like you, like talking to me at RoofCon and just talking about, hey, you inspired me to go run, you inspired me to lose weight, blah, blah, blah. Like that was just as meaningful to me as, being able to help 4 families adopt, because I didn't set out for any of that. I was like, if I can just help one person adopt, one child become adopted, like that's all I wanted, so it's an incredible thing, man.
Yeah, no doubt. You inspired a lot of people, and I'm sure there's people that you don't even know about that got themselves going the right direction just because of your example.
Yeah, man.
What do you think, Jeremy?
That's inspiring. I love it. I mean, I think that's really, really neat. Yeah, you got it's a good calling. Good. I don't know. That's pretty unique. I would have never thought of something like that. So,
y'all went out to RoofCon, right?
I did. Yes.
You were there. Jeremy, you were there?
No.
I gotta get these guys to more conferences for sure. That's the one in Orlando.
We did RoofCon,
we did the second RoofCon when it was in Houston. Yeah.
Yes. So yeah, we did one in Houston, but not the one over there. I want to go to one out of state.
Listen, Houston was fine. It was good. There was a big learning opportunity for us because we'd never done anything at that level. And there was a lot of things that we learned and applied and made it better. And yeah, I mean, we went from like, I think we had 881 people at that one in Houston. And then last year, I mean, we had 2,911 or something like that. Like we had a lot, like it just exploded this year. So we had a lot of good speakers. We got a lot of good speakers coming this year. Just announced John Maxwell's coming back.
Wow.
And then
you guys gonna have Chuck Allen on there?
Yeah, right.
You gonna have Chuck Allen speak?
I don't know if this
What's that, Eric?
Have to.
There you go. See, I thought Eric was going to say something that was unsupportive, but he's a very supportive guy. Yeah, we just announced our retreat that we're doing next month as well in Orlando with K Socialized Media, and I'm going to be one of the featured speakers there. We're doing a 4-day event at a mansion, a 15-room mansion that's every room themed after a board game. So should be pretty sweet. That's next month in Orlando.
I've seen that house. So we're always doing retreats, and I've seen that house because we're always looking at retreat houses and places to do them and all that stuff. And I've seen that in Airbnb or VRBO or whatever.
We're going to do it. It's going to be the 23rd through the 26th, I believe, or 23rd through 26th, Wednesday through Saturday. And that should be pretty cool. I'm looking forward to it. We'll have a good crowd down there. And I've always wanted to hang out in a Monopoly room, see what it's all about. So that'll be cool.
You got to come out to one of the free retreats that we do, man.
I think so too. I think that'd be something cool for all of us to do. Honestly, that would be a great team building type activity. You guys bring the heat, man. I mean, your whole group is highly reputable, respected. That's one thing I really enjoyed about RoofCon was it was really, it was an educational experience. You could go, you could learn about things, you could talk to people in different aspects of the industry. There's a trade show, obviously, at every event, but it was a lot more than that. There was so much depth involved. I remember my one complaint was that all the breakouts were so good. I was disappointed that I couldn't be at like 3 or 4 of them, because of timing. But
hit up John Dye. He has he's like selling a recording of the all the RoofCon footage through American Contractor. Like you can go on his website and buy it, and then you have access to all those.
I did not know that. John Dye is a personal friend for sure. He's a great dude.
Yeah, and maybe that's something that I think is live yet, and maybe it isn't. But if it's not out, it will be out. Like I just go on his website, and it might be available there on his thing. So
yeah, definitely. So let's talk a little bit about the presentation. Like you said, RoofCon has grown exponentially the first 3 renditions of it.
Yep.
This one back in was it September, I guess? September
30th through October 2nd of last year.
Yeah, that thing was amazing. Like definitely the best one I've ever been to. And I've been to a bunch of conferences. Obviously a ton goes into that. Tell us a little bit about your experience, because you were behind the scenes. I see you there, moving around, running back and forth, taking care of stuff, getting good angles and doing everything you need to do. What's a day in the life of Dante?
We're a small team, and we just kind of got lucky, and not really. It's not lucky. There's a lot of hard work that goes into it, but there's a small team. And so, it's one of those things where I'm the, director of business development, but like if there's a need that needs to be filled, like a photographer, and I can go out and do that, it's like we all kind of got to step in and be problem solvers everywhere, right? So I think our team's like 9 people. There's like 3 people that really, we came together and kind of planned all of RoofCon. So like 99% of everything that happens is planned out by our events team. And, and then the rest of it is obviously sales team getting sponsors, and then marketing team getting all the leads for everyone to come. And we got a great solid team over there. But the biggest thing for us has been like getting people to pay attention. And like, for me, it's been like, how do we differentiate ourselves from everything else going on? How do we create a niche there? And I think what happened was when we started this, it was this need of like, hey, there's a lot of people going to a lot of different conferences, and there's a lot of great conferences with like a lot of great content and stuff, and then there's a lot of conferences that are just all about partying, and you go and it's just all, just all the terrible things. And so, and hey, maybe, if that's what you're into, then, go for it. That wasn't our scene.
That's Eric's thing. He's into that pretty big.
Yeah. Yeah. There you go. So, so then what we said was like, hey, let's create a place for the people who like want to go to the conferences to learn. And they want to have a good time, but they're not there to party. They're more there for, to be able to learn, to be able to develop as a leader. And so we kind of created a niche there. And we knew it was going to be big, and like the people were going to catch on. I don't know that I thought it was going to catch on as quick as it did, and then obviously like it helped getting like John Maxwell there and Ed Milet, and
Oh, that was amazing. I'll tell you, we were sitting right there, front row, for John Maxwell and Ed Milet both. I mean, we're eating dinner, and Ed Milet was like 10 feet away from me, and it's like,
bro, wasn't that incredible?
Oh, it was the greatest thing I've ever been to.
Like his whole thing about like Like you are one decision away, one handshake away, one like everything away from your life being completely different, you know? So like take advantage of like every single little opportunity that comes your way. And then like at the end, he talked about how his idea of heaven is like you get there and like they put someone in front of you that's like you're like the ideal person of who you could have become, and like how like his whole purpose in life is like to be able to become that best version of himself. He was such an incredible speaker.
Yeah, I actually saw Ed Milet twice last year, and both times it was absolutely flooring. I mean, just super down to earth guy, and it just powerful. I know Jeremy got to listen to a little bit of the recording I had, but just good stuff. It was funny. You know, he's telling the story about having a Chrysler LeBaron that he made into a Mercedes, you know, and every time he hits a stoplight, the headlights come out and stuff. That's just really, really good stuff. And it was very entertaining and it was very enlightening. I love that. The speakers at RoofCon I thought were second to none. The presentation all the way from the beginning to the very end was amazing. I definitely want to give props to everybody that was involved with the entire thing, and looking forward to going again next year.
Bro, the speakers this year, I know we already announced John Maxwell, but the speakers we got lined up are going to be incredible. Like they'll be just as good, if not better than last year.
It's a destination. It's the premium event.
We've got one that I will get in so much trouble if I announce it, but like it's gonna be so freaking good.
Dude,
Grant Cardone's coming.
Eric believes that nobody's watching anyways.
He said Grant Cardone is coming.
No, hey, speaking of Grant Cardone, today is the 5-year anniversary of that picture that I got with Grant Cardone that hangs up in Jeremy's office 5 years ago today. That was on my Facebook. Yeah.
That's awesome.
That picture is already down. Sorry.
Yeah,
Chuck.
Jeremy kept that thing up even after I moved out of the office. His two heroes.
Where'd you meet Grant? Did you go to 10X?
I went to 10X, and I also went to Win the Storm when it was in Miami, and that's where I met him. He was a keynote speaker there with Les Brown.
Okay.
And he was taking photos, and then actually I was out getting a hot dog, and Uncle G walked right by me, and I almost bumped into him and almost knocked my lunch down.
That's crazy.
I'm glad I didn't lose my lunch that day, because that would have been a horrible story about the time I had to, beat down Uncle G. Thank God it didn't have to go down like that,
Yeah,
Please don't tell him I said it.
You think
Eric,
you think Chuck could have beat? You think Uncle G would have beat up Chuck? Eric, is that what you're saying?
Eric, what are you saying, buddy? Anyways, we're coming up on our 1 hour, which is our time slot for Keepin It Rio.
Sorry,
Jeremy,
completely hijacked your podcast.
No, dude, trust me, we love it. That's what's so cool about this. The last couple of weeks, we've just gotten surprise guests as we've gone live. So,
love it.
Normally Eric's a lot more participative, if that's a word.
That's the best part about having guest speakers. I get to just sit and listen.
He doesn't like
you guys are doing solar, right? I mean, that's what I heard you guys talking about, solar. Let me ask you guys a question, and then y'all just give me a quick answer on this. And I'll put this on my TikTok and my Instagram, because I've been getting a lot of traction on there recently.
Nice.
So
squeegee water.
I was just gonna say it.
There you go. So what do you guys think roofers are doing wrong when implementing solar in their business? Or what do you think that roofers should know before they start implementing solar?
They have to actually know the proper. Oh no, go ahead, Chuck.
No, I was going to say Eric would be the perfect guy, because we literally just put solar on his house. That was our first project, is Rio Blanco solar. But
yeah,
Eric, if they're newly getting into it, if they newly are getting into it, they aren't installing it correctly. They just don't know how to install it. They're just kind of guessing. They think they have to use a lot more things that they don't actually need, which is kind of crazy. And another thing is knowing their systems. I mean, there's cheap systems out there that aren't going to work very long, and there's also systems that are cheaper that are going to need a lot more maintenance, and they need to know about that stuff when they get into it, and not just always go for what might make them the quickest buck or quickest turnaround, because in the long run it's not. And then they also just need to look into electric companies around their companies. You can't just jump into solar and not know what's going on with how they pay out kilowatts per house, there's a lot of restrictions in some areas. Some areas it's not even worth getting into solar. So if you have a roofing company like, oh, I'm going to do solar, not look into it, and they're trying to pump it for a little while, and all of a sudden they find out they really can't. So
it's an interesting proposition there. And we're very blessed with Rio that we get ASAP Roofing, who is our parent company.
yeah, they're
ASAP Solar, you know.
ASAP Solar is going to be doing it, like all of the stuff for us for the most part. But there are sister companies,
it's all going to be in-house 100%. So that's cool. Partnered up with a childhood friend of the owners. And this guy's been doing solar for what, 15 years, Eric?
Yeah, this is their 16th year from what I've.
Yeah. So we've got experience, you know, from the stages of this. It's just like roofing, you know, solar has its stages in its infancy. There are some issues that you have to figure out and start to adapt and change. And now we've got a refined system. We're working with, you know, people that are skilled professionals. We've done all the work to get licensed as electricians. So it's all in-house work. I think that's really the coolest thing about our operation is it is all in-house. It's not subbed out at all. So it gives a little bit of peace of mind to the homeowners, you know, just knowing that, hey, we're one phone call away and
yeah,
we can solve all your problems.
Yesterday too, is like Joe said, if you have your warranty tied up with another company with most roofing companies. So you have your roofing warranty and you have your solar warranty, and one will be held by the solar company or whoever does your solar if they subcontract it out. The best part with us is you're contacting us.
That's cool. I appreciate it, guys.
Absolutely, my friend. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got Diego. Diego, if the fans of Keepin It Rio want to get a hold of you, want to see your program, what's the best way to do so? And what is your preferred method of actually delivering your content? Because to me, I'm trying to get our YouTube channel going, but Facebook and everything else is ruining it for me.
So I love this because I'm just going to be a total badass saying this. If you want to find out more about what we're doing, just go to roofing.com.
Roofing.com. You got to be a beast to own that domain. So there you go. Outstanding.
That's where it all is. You want to hear the podcast? Go to roofing.com. You want to find out about RoofCon? Go to roofing.com. You want to find out about Revolt? Go to roofing.com.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen, roofing.com. Diego, Dante, thank you for stopping by, Keepin It Rio. We will definitely do our appearances on each other's podcasts at some time in the near future.
Yeah, man.
Always cool talking with you, man. You're an inspiration, and enjoy the rest of your evening. Thanks for hopping on.
Y'all have a good one.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Talk to you soon.
See ya.
Peace out, everyone.
All right, Eric.
Peace out, everyone.
We're ready to wrap it up, Eric. What do you got? You got your shout out, your win of the week.
Shout it out already. Shout it out, everybody.
All right, what was your win of the week?
We already won. We're all winning.
Yep.
Always winning. I like that.
Always winning. How about Jeremy? Shout out and win for the week for Jeremy.
Shout out. Definitely. I got, a good team right now that are, man, I just can't say enough about them, man. They do anything and everything to help us succeed and grow. And right now, Victor, he's taking a lot of time out just to move from office to an office. Brett, man, that guy travels more than he's got more windshield time than I could even imagine. And my, I can't believe how they come together. And I mean, we just have a good time, even while we're working, we're moving a bunch of stuff and it's just a fun time. And Justin, man, I can't shout out Justin enough too. He's, running this apartment complex pretty much, by himself, doing everything with his guys, and they're pretty much done. So we'll be closing that deal pretty soon, and on to the next one. We had some pretty good inspections today, so I'm excited. We got a lot of things in the pipeline, a lot of things coming, and I like how he said we're just one handshake, one person away from blowing up, and I can feel that here. Like, every time I talk to some new person, he's like, hey, man, do you do this? Well, we need somebody to do this. And I love it because I feel like I have these pieces at Rio, San Antonio, that if they ask me, hey, can you do this? I'm like, yep, I got a guy. And that feeling is just, it's just infectious. I love it. So,
yeah, glad you said that.
Would you like to add to it, Eric?
I mean, yeah, teamwork makes the dream work. That's my final words.
Exactly.
Also, because if you get selfish, like, you're not going to win in the long run when you need something from somebody else. And if you're selfish, you're not going to get it when you need the help. A lot of times people need help at some point. So we need to preach that better at Rio Blanco, Tyler, I feel like.
Well, you
You're
got
the
a
guy
good
to
team,
do it,
Eric.
my
You're
friend.
the one doing it. So
You're the leader. You are the man, and
Oh, yeah,
we
shout outs.
appreciate
So
that.
we have a lot of shout outs. We got Victor Del Toro a long time ago said, what's up, big dogs? Owen Schrock said something, can't trump that to whatever, probably something I said. Owen Schrock also said Diego. Donald Kelly gives us a bunch of fire.
Donald
Deshaun
Kelly, the
Bryant.
sales evangelist, dude. These are big time people right here.
Yeah, that's why I'm shouting them out.
Thank you. This is your job for the
Look
show
at
from now
Eric.
on, Eric. I love it. What else?
Did I say Donald Kelly? Fire?
Yes, fire.
Okay. Deshaun
Fire.
Bryant. Sorry, I was wrapped up in training today. That guy, check his training out.
that guy.
Fire.
He'll be on Keeping It Rio next week.
He's straight fire. Joseph Hughes says, "Is Diago Dante in the crib?" And I'm going to answer that. Yes, he was when you
He
were
was
probably asking
Joseph
that
Hughes,
question.
of course.
And
Impact
then
Syndicate.
David Luchin was watching, and he gave thumbs up a little while ago. Tim Brown's going like this with
Tim
those
Brown,
emoji
thank
things.
you. Look at Eric. You say
And
people
then-
don't watch this, but you're all these different names. Come
I
on.
know,
Come
I
on,
love
Eric.
it. I know. It's funny, right? I mean, they're watching
Amazing.
for 2 seconds, you know.
Why
And
do you
actually,
have to hate
Victor-
on our show like
Victor
that?
just said, "Amen, brother." So he was watching for a while. So
Exactly.
that's props right there. He
Yeah.
gets a shout out for sure.
That's Victor.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
Exactly. I'm going to give a shout out
Selfish.
to Rio Blanco Roofing as a whole. I love Rio
Yep.
Blanco. I'm going to be in San Antonio next week for the whole week, and I'm pumped. I'm going to go like sign a roof deal, and I'm going to help Victor get a couple going as well, help move into the new office. I'm pumped. I do want to say goodbye to 600 Sandow, and I do want to
Yep.
see it in it's reverted back to its old form. And someone else now is going to go into that office and it's going to suck, but they're going to build it into something amazing like we did. And then like 3 years from now, they're going to grow out of it and it's going to happen again. So this is the cycle of small offices. It's going to be sad, but at the same time, it's going to be pretty cool. I'm excited for 322. Is it West Nakoma or East?
Yep. West Nakoma.
That's on our football sponsorships for Sandra Day O'Connor.
Oh my gosh.
What?
Funny. Jeremy and Eric should wrap off. That's what he just said.
Who?
Who?
Victor just said Jeremy and Eric wrap off.
All right.
That's funny though. If I did give Jeremy a handoff, I don't think he'd be able to handle it. And I don't know. I can't rap. I was trying real quick.
Oh, that was your attempt at rap right there.
Oh, it was my
I'm
attempt.
sorry, I
went
didn't
for
even
a
recognize it. I
I
thought
know,
I was
I
like,
went
what
for-
the hell is
I
he
went
talking
for it.
about?
I went for it.
I didn't know what a handoff meant, but that was that. Hey,
Yeah,
So even
dude.
if I gave Jeremy a handoff, I don't know. You know, like
That confused me to no end.
Oh,
yeah,
let's just
that was
end this.
hey.
Let's just end this. Joseph,
we're going to end Keeping It Real, episode 47. Now, keep in mind, we are going to have the hot sauce challenge for episode 50. So we need to be at a remote location where we can all enjoy the hot food together. So see what we can do. We are also going to go Keeping It Real live from that mansion with all the game rooms.
That's gonna be cool.
I'll
You
watch
guys are going to
that
be
one.
there. It's going to be awesome. Only $3,000 a piece.
I thought that
Or
was only
Jamie and I
for
stay
company
together, it's
owners.
for-
No way, man. I'll
Chuck,
let you guys in.
Oh, is that only for company owners, or are we all invited? Eric,
Anybody that wants to be
This
there.
is all the poor attempt. I'm sorry.
Who, what?
Nothing.
All right. Well, we're going to go ahead and end Keeping It Rio then. It's been another amazing episode. There was a few other things I wanted to talk about, but I do definitely want to give the shout out though. I've mentioned it multiple times to the Thump, the extra fiery cayenne and the regular cayenne. This right here, I'm not going to lie, ladies and gentlemen. There are some other people who make hot sauce. I won't mention any names, but like I think this one dude named Frank has some, and Thump is as good as his. What do you got, Eric?
Nothing.
All right, well, it's LouisianaInABottle.com, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for watching Keeping It Rio. Until next week, Chuck, Jeremy, and Eric.
Teamwork
Appreciate
makes the
it.
dream work.
Teamwork makes the dream work. Adios, via con